Welcome to Prattle Potion, a podcast where two best friends talk about the world of gaming. We're Leia.
And Hilda. Got your potion ready?
You know it, babe. Let's start prattling. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's nice.
I am living my best World of
RP
Warcraft
life, yeah.
roleplay life right
Love
now.
it.
So exciting. So my brain is just like writing stories. And
You're not in this world at the moment. You're in another realm at the moment.
Yeah. No, I am totally my character from World of Warcraft right now. I feel so nerdy. I'm just writing up stories and yeah.
Are you gonna start quoting psalms and stuff for us?
Yeah, maybe. I might
Chapter
start to go
18.
around and say blessings to you all the time.
Blessings.
Light guide.
Let the light be with you.
May the light guide you. Stuff
Love
like
it.
that. So yeah.
Vibe.
Mm-hmm. So I'm doing good.
You're
I'd say.
living in Azeroth at the moment.
I am.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I've been quite tired. I have a lot to prepare for the coming weekend, this weekend, that week that we are recording this. So there's been I'm playing WoW and then I'm doing a lot of other things to prepare. And then I play WoW and then that's all I've been doing in the last week.
I mean, because we are recording this a few days ahead of what we usually do. So basically, you guys know that we didn't record anything last week at the time of this release. And that's actually in a few days.
For us, yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
a little bit
odd.
weird because we usually record 4 or 5 days ahead, but now it's week and a half ahead because we're recording now and our episode is actually supposed to go live in 3 days, but we decided to skip this Friday because it wouldn't really be enough time for Birk, our editor. So we gave him 1.5 weeks instead of 3 days.
Exactly.
So we're pre-recording quite a bit.
Last week, no episode. This week, this episode.
Yes.
For easy. Too long didn't
For
read.
easy.
For easy.
But yeah, so that's it's kind of funny to be so far ahead. We did do that for a while, but now we only go 5 days before.
Yeah, we used to always record 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we always had one episode prepared and stuff. It's nice, but it's also you can't really stay up to date as EC. It's easy to be 2 weeks ago I was not feeling too good, but it's releasing today and I'm feeling great. So.
Also with news and stuff.
Yeah.
We were hey, not now, but at the time of this recording, it will have been 1.5 weeks since this game release that we're talking about. I think it was the case when we talked about the new Sims stuff pack that came out at that time, and it was this released yesterday, but when you're listening to this, it's almost been a month, Not quite, but But, so it's nice to have that, a little bit more up to date.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm really tired too. I've been starting to up my workout a little bit, trying to get in shape. So I've been walking every day for at least a week, and I've been way more active lately. I take the stroller out and I walk, or I see friends, and I'm just trying to be a little bit more going back into society for the first time in 6 years, because I had a burnout, I was depressed, then COVID hit, and then I had a baby, and I'm hey, should I be a functioning human in society again? Let's try
Should
it
I
out.
see people again? Perhaps.
Yeah. So, no,
what's
but that's
the outside
been nice.
So
I was, I just told you this before we started recording, but I was at a friend's place today, and then after I left hers, I went to the grocery store, and there I met an old friend for the first time in 15 years, and it was really so cool because we still spoke the same language. We still spoke to each other when we knew each other back in the day or whatever. But it was really cool, and we were talking, and we want to try and rekindle our relationship again, and that was really nice because she's a great person, and she's really fun. So that was really
wholesome.
Nice. Yeah, it was really cool.
Sounds like you had a really wholesome day.
I did. It was quite nice actually, and I actually ordered a smartwatch today. Oh? There you go. Because I'm starting to walk and stuff. I'm not a workout person, but I'm trying to become one. So I'm gonna do like one workout a week, and then I'm gonna walk every other day of the week. So that's
walking is
that's
so
a workout.
Good for
you. I mean, it is a workout, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
But now when it's like the sun's shining, spring's here, welcome to Sweden. Everybody's starting to get out of their depressions now and start walking outside. People are walking around in shorts and t-shirts, and it's like 5 degrees Celsius, and people are like, it's summer, you know?
We had a barbecue last night.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because that's like, as soon as it's like 10-ish
over
degrees,
10.
we're like, should we barbecue? It's that TikTok, you know?
Yeah.
You saw that TikTok I sent you where it's like dads, they're like, it's above 10 degrees, and there's like,
time to go out.
Yeah, they're starting there with the grill. It's like, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that
great.
was us last night.
I'm out a lot more, and then I wanted to properly start tracking my steps. And the phone is fine, but you know, I don't constantly wear my phone or hold my phone, and it can like,
especially if you wear like workout clothes and stuff. All like, there's not always a good place to have your phone.
No, and I do have a stroller, but the thing is that I think the movement sometimes from the stroller and stuff, I don't know, sometimes it can be a bit off, like maybe it thinks it's a bike or something, I don't fucking know. But so I bought a smartwatch. It wasn't too, like, it's not like Apple. I'm not made of money. But it's like an off-brand one. It was under $100, so it was like...
is it like the Fitbits?
No, it's not even Fitbit. It's like off-brand. So I think it was like...
But it does the job.
700 krona or something.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So I'm excited to get that. So that's kind of what's going on with me. I'm also a little tired, but I think that does have to do with me moving or exercising a lot more. So I'm a little bit more tired, trying to adjust to the balance of like...
moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. I totally get it. It's kind of funny because when we record this yesterday, my dad turned 60.
Mm-hmm.
So we celebrated him, and that's why we also had the barbecue. But we actually gave him an Apple Watch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, that's like something you would give someone as a 60th. It's
right.
I mean, some people do have the funds, obviously, to do that, but I think like
but it's not something
a typical income family might not be able to be like, let's go buy Apple Watches for everybody. You get an Apple Watch. You get, like, it's a bit
Absolutely
of an investment. So yeah, I definitely, that's like a bigger birthday gift for sure.
Yeah, like it makes sense now that he's turning 60. Like,
100%.
He'd get an Apple
Watch.
Yeah. And he's an Apple fanboy too, so it just makes sense.
Yeah, I think we've established that on a podcast before. He's like the Apple man.
He's the Apple man.
He's the Apple man.
He's the Apple man.
But what's your Prattle Potion today, Beth?
Today I should make you proud. I have water.
Look at you eat. Oh yeah, so we usually record during the mornings, which is why we're always like, we got coffee, you know.
I have coffee,
But now it's 5:30 p.m. So I think we've left the coffee. It might be still standing in a mug somewhere getting cold, or something, or it's finished for the day. But my Prattle Potion is also water, but I have my special sparkling water with lemon flavor. That's just so good.
Special sparkling water?
No, but it's like my special sparkling, because I love it. It's like my favorite sparkling water. I was
like, what makes it special lemon water?
No, because it's just lemon and sparkling.
Is it like
it's not regular water? It's like what?
Is it like
what?
What the fuck did you just say?
What?
Is it
what
like
did you say about my lemon water?
Is it like a done drink, or do you like pour some lemon in there, or
melon? Did I say lemon?
I no, maybe I don't know.
I have said lemon
I heard
once,
lemon.
But okay, melon. It's the same letters. I think
Did you
mixed...
Okay, you didn't pour melon in there.
No, it's sparkling water with melon flavor. I was about to say lemon again. Maybe I said
caught
lemon
in 4K.
Before. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's it's Premier, the really like they cost like a big 1-2 liter bottle for like 5 krona. It's those, and they're so good. I can highly. It's really nice.
You gotta try them.
You should. But let's hop into the episode, babe.
Let's hop in.
I don't know. I've never applauded before, so I don't know what that was. Anyway,
but like those monkeys with the instrument.
Yeah. But yeah, today we are actually. It's episode 40, you guys. We're just a nice rounded number, you know?
A nice rounded number.
It's a really just nice, like even, just rounded, like nice number.
Just a good number.
Just a good number. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to bring us back to the basics of Prattle Potion podcast. So we're going back to talking about Skyrim, which we have not done in a while.
That's true, we have not.
Because we did talk a lot about Skyrim before we had our longer hiatus from the podcast. And since we've been back, I don't think we've barely talked. We've talked about the fact that we used to talk about it, but we haven't really talked about it that much.
Exactly. I think we mentioned like that not update, the mod thing that was coming out for remake for what was it? We mentioned stuff like that.
Yeah,
but haven't really talked
mentioned
about
it, but
Skyrim.
we haven't had discussions, specific stuff about it.
Yeah.
Speaking of what you just said, we are going to spend today's episode going through the anniversary edition for what was added in the anniversary edition release. And I don't know, just talk about it a little bit. Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think you've played it.
You know, I keep confusing it with something else, I feel like.
Okay.
So I don't know. I did play Skyrim not too long ago.
But did you buy the anniversary update?
I bought something, but I don't know if it's that. How much did it cost? It was
like
so long ago.
200-300 krona?
Is the anniversary edition the one with like the you can get the cold and like the adventure thing? Then no.
Okay, what did you get?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused myself. I don't know.
What did you buy?
I don't know.
Okay.
It was really long ago. I don't know if I actually like.
How long ago?
Months.
Okay.
Months. It's like it's one of those memories where it's like I was this close to buying it, probably, and then I can't remember if I bought it or not in the end. Mm-hmm.
Because I think the only thing
I feel like I bought something
you'd buy from Skyrim would be the anniversary edition upgrade, and then that would be like 200-300 krona, I think. Yeah. And I think that's like the only thing. So either.
Yeah, I must have been like this close to buying it, and then just ended up not buying it, and then I feel like I bought it.
And then you've been like, I haven't really had the chance to get into it or whatever.
Yeah.
But so you haven't played it?
No, I know that much.
Okay. So I wanted to go through a little bit of what that entails. Like, I know a lot of people who might play Skyrim or have played Skyrim and haven't played since the anniversary edition or haven't bought the upgrade. Maybe you'd enjoy knowing what it entails. And I kind of want to talk a little bit about my feelings. Spoilers, I love it all. But go into it a little bit more. Yeah.
Not just say that and then end.
Exactly. Exactly.
We love it. Goodbye.
But so I wrote a list. It's impossible for me to go into specifically everything that was added because it's a lot of shit. But so just a really basic thing. It said it was released in December of 2021, and I'm like, has it been that long? Or November, maybe? It was November 2021.
Oh.
And I was like, has it been that long? But it does, because it was like 10 years. So, you know, it was 11/11/11 on the release date. So they did 21/11/11 for anniversary.
21/11/11.
21/11/11 for the anniversary update. So it's been like 1.5 years, which just feels like it's wild. That's been that long. Wild. I feel like it's maximum a year. But again, we established that like I had a year of my life that kind of just disappeared when I was pregnant. So... You know, it like...
just disappeared into some kind of void.
Yeah, I was in a weird, like, where the fuck am I? What is time? It doesn't exist. And then we've been through the pandemic, and we all know that pandemic time just doesn't, like, compute.
Yeah, those years of the pandemic don't count. I'd say feral. They don't count.
I'm still 25.
Yeah, same. No, I'm not turning 27.
What are you talking about? But yes, I wanted to go through a little bit at least of what was added in the pack, and I'm gonna be very general on some points and then be more specific on others.
Sounds
but
good.
So we can start off with just a whole bunch of quests and storylines being added. For those of you who don't know, with Anniversary, they okay, actually, sorry, I'm gonna roll the tape back a little bit more because
there's so much
because the Anniversary Edition, it was released when Skyrim turned 10, and it was kind of Bethesda made a decision of closing down the Creation Club, which was their mod forum community type of thing.
We mentioned it in the review episode.
Yeah. So we've they kind of had like, these mods are canon, lore friendly. You know, we approve of these mods, and they decided to shut down the Creation Club because it was kind of like, I guess it just went out of style, kind of, you know, like they couldn't really,
maybe it wasn't as active anymore.
Yeah, they couldn't really. Don't think they could put like resources into it anymore. Maybe just not administration. I don't really know why. I'm just guessing here. And so they shut down the Creation Club. They took a bunch of the mods from the Creation Club. I'm assuming with the, I'm not sure, hopefully with the blessing of the modders, but I don't think they actually kind of have to do that, because I think they own it since it's their game. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm just putting that in there, but...
Yeah, that's a tough thing to delve into.
Yeah,
but
I'm not entirely sure. But anyway,
since people are not very happy... with the Creation Club closing and stuff.
It's a mix though, because we're talking about veteran players who've used Creation Club for many years, and they lost a few mods obviously during that process. So I understand if they're upset. Don't get me wrong. Anyway, so they added quite a few of the mods from Creation Club into the game. They made some of their own additions, some of their own fixes in the mods, all that stuff. Bundle it into an upgrade, and that's the Anniversary update. So that's what I'm going to go through. I just wanted to give a background to what this actually comes from.
Okay, yeah.
So, new quests and storylines. A bunch of them. And all these quests and storylines, they are, you know, some are shorter, some are longer, with a whole bunch of branches. Like, it's crazy, to be honest. There's a quest line which is like kind of like a dungeon dive, where you go into like this whole like Dwemer, I think it's Dwemer, dungeon thing, and it's like a whole, like, it's amazing. Actually, I
didn't actually know that they added like new storylines.
Oh, they did. Oh no, there's a lot more than you. I think you know. There's a lot more. And they also added tons of new gear, weapons, all that stuff, which you can either buy from vendors, but also get via specific quests. Like there's a few gear pieces that are very much like, oh, this is a legendary lore, blah, blah, blah. But there's also like, you can get like an elven archer outfit and dragons. Like, there's a whole bunch of new stuff. New staffs, new crossbows that match orcs and all that stuff, instead of just having like the crossbows from Dawnguard. So much. The Nordic crossbow, I think, is very pretty.
We'll see to it that we'd add some pictures on Instagram.
100%.
So that you can see
I think one of my favorite additions, bitch, one of these new gear items, the backpack.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. Okay,
so I'm gonna say this also. With the anniversary upgrade, they added a few things into Skyrim Special Edition directly as a free upgrade. And then a few things are only purchase anniversary edition stuff. So a few of these things might be from the upgrade. A few of these things might be directly
from an update.
Yeah. Just so you guys know. So if you've seen only a few of these things, but not others, that's probably why. In-game. But yeah, the backpack, oh my gosh. Like, you just run around with this freaking backpack, and you have so much more inventory space, and it's so nice. And it just feels like a good, like, I'm an adventurer. Where am I keeping all my stuff? Like, it just
I'm not keeping all my 20 weapons in my pocket.
Right? And I really like that the backpacks are a little bit different, too. Because there's, like, a backpack that's kind of more of a mage vibe, where there's, like, crystals and stuff. And there's a backpack that's more of, like, it has herbs and stuff, because you're, like, a alchemist or whatever. Like, it's really nice. I really love the backpacks.
Okay, question. So in Skyrim, you usually you can pretty much carry as much as like, you can carry so much, but you have more like weight that would stop you.
Yes,
exactly.
You have a certain amount of weight that you can carry.
Yeah.
And once you reach that weight, you get a penalty of not being able to run. You can only walk, and then I think if it gets too much, you get super slow.
Yeah. So you kind of get slower, but the backpack, I guess, then increases the weight for you.
Yes.
Okay.
So it still works the same. Everything's added, jumbled together. It just increases the maximum.
Is this something you buy in the game?
You can buy it and find it and stuff, but I think you buy it mostly, and you can also make them. I think with leatherworking and stuff.
That makes sense.
So that's one of my favorites. Then I wanted to talk a little bit about one of my favorite things.
Another favorite thing,
which is all the new player houses that they added.
Wait, they added more?
So many more. I'm not even sure if I got them all or if I missed any, but they added Bloodchill Manor, Dead Man's Dread, Gallows Hall, Hendraheim, Mirwatch, oh no, this is a Dwemer word. Nishuanthums? It's a Dwemer one. A dwarven place. You never know how to pronounce those. It's NCHUANTHUMZ. You pronounce that. And then
I don't even remember what you said.
Shadowfoot, Sanctum, and Tundra Homestead.
Oh my, that's a lot.
And I'm not sure I got them all. I hope I did. But so I want to go through them a little bit because they're really cool, and I really like the homes. We've established this. We're like cozy girlies, RP girlies, sim girlies. Like, we enjoy farming, decorating, pets, all that jazz. Horses.
Writing stories,
farming,
standing around looking at things. We love that.
So all the new player houses are really cool. Bloodchill Manor has a vampire vibe. We already have like a vampire home with Dawnguard, but we just have another one here. It's really nice. There's like an added quest to it as well, with like a little mystery ish vibe. So that's really, really cool.
Nice.
Dead Man's Dread is a ship. You kind of go into a cave, like it's kind of like a cove inside of a cave, and the ship is your home.
That's so cool.
Also, I think actually all of these have added like quests except for maybe one, which is like you can buy it. But yeah, so Dead Man's Dread is also like a pirate, short pirate quest line, I believe. Gallows,
I like that.
Yeah, Gallows Hall is like, there's a little bit of like a spooky vibe to it. It's like this, it's by this really small lake, and you kind of have to solve a little bit of a puzzle from like a necromancer undead person type of thing, because you're like locked inside the house, if I'm not remembering incorrectly. It's like a little bit creepy and stuff, but that's really cool as well.
Interesting.
One of my absolute favorite homes out of all of these, I have two faves, like faves, and that's Hendraheim, which is basically, imagine like,
it sounds Nordic.
Yes, imagine like yeah, I don't know, like this, I don't know what to even be like, oh, imagine this, but I don't know, it has like, it's the Nordic Viking. Yeah, it really it feels like it's like transported from Sovngarde, pretty much. Yeah, like full Viking cozy vibes, like
longhouse style.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I definitely think that would be probably your favorite, at least among top favorites for you, because it's really nice.
Because it's really nice.
Because it's, really nice. It's got good vibes, really then we have,
I can't wait to hear about one of these houses not being really nice.
Yeah. You got me there, bitch. Then we have Mirwatch. Mirwatch is really cool. It's basically Mage Guild, Mage Tower. You enter it via like a portal, and the elevator is like a little portal up to the top floor, and it feels like it's like the Archmage tower type of vibe, but it's like a separate home. It's really cool. Then we have the one I'm not gonna try and even pronounce again. It's a dwarven place, so that's kind of cool that they added that too, since we don't have a lot of Dwemer stuff in Skyrim. And we do have a Dwemer home, I believe, in ESO. So that's kind of nice that they added that into Skyrim as well. Shadowfoot Sanctum is related to the Thieves Guild. I don't think you need to be a part of the Thieves Guild to buy it, but you buy it at like in Riften. Yeah. You buy it in the oh my god, what is it called? The sewer system. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh. I do not remember what that is called.
Anyway, that's embarrassing.
Sanctum? Is it something like that?
No, that's because I just said Sanctum.
Oh yeah.
Shoot, I don't remember. Anyway, but
awkward.
you buy it.
Do you want me to Google?
I mean, yeah, it's called like Rat something. Is it called the Rat something? Ratway? The Ratway.
Ratway,
it's just called Ratway, right?
Ratway, yeah. Close one.
But yeah, so Shadowfoot, and it's really nice.
So-called Skyrim fan.
Bitch.
Name every sewer system in Riften.
Fake gamer girl. But Shadowfoot Sanctum is actually really nice. Like, I don't love the location of it. Like, it's not convenient to get to in my person. Because you can't, like, fast travel to it in a easy way, I think. I shouldn't speak out of my ass too much here, but I don't know why. And it's a little bit smaller and stuff, so I don't use it as, like, my main place. Mm-hmm. But, like, if I'm doing more of a thief thief-focused playthrough, I'm definitely gonna have Shadowfoot Sanctum, because it's actually really nice looking. And
is it like a underground thing, though?
It is an underground, but it looks more like a cozy inn vibe than a thief's.
Oh,
it's really cozy.
Thing.
Like, I'd live there. It's cozy as fuck.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then with Hendraheim, the last one is my top favorite. Those two, and it's the Tundra Homestead. I love it. It's so pretty. It's right outside of Whiterun. It's like this tiny cottage, and it's just like so pretty. Great decoration, and a lot of these houses, with the houses that you can build yourself, added in the Hearthfire DLC. You can have a basement, and you can like display a lot of your like stuff.
Oh yeah.
This is like the basements, they're just made for that. Like, there are heads that you can display the masks on. And like there's like more quest specific displays and item specific displays. Also with like mannequins that you can show off your favorite armors, all that stuff. Yeah, I really, really love it. So
that's cool.
Those are my faves.
That's really neat.
I have left one house out of my little house category because it actually ties together with my next category, which is the added function of like farming. So you can buy
Wait, there's farming?
Kind of, yes. So there's Golden Hills Plantation. It belongs to Whiterun, or the territory of Whiterun, and through a short quest you can get Golden Hills Plantation, and you don't specifically farm like you. Consider you're not the farmer, you're like the owner of the farm, and you have people underneath working for you, so you can have like kind of like a steward type of thing helping you overlook business. You can also have people like working on the farm.
It's like owning businesses then.
Yeah, and then you can build extra houses, so you can house those employees there. You can you can use it like as your player home, so you can have your pets, horses, stuff like that, like a full farm vibe.
Farm. Oh, that's nice. That sounds up my alley
really
too.
Nice. It's really nice. And it's really fun to be able to be like, that steward or whatever they call it. Is like, here's this week's profit or whatever, and then you can be like, hey, we need to buy new things, new this, new that, for everything to like run smoothly. Like, there's a little bit of like a vibe going on.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I might just start playing this version of Skyrim and just be a business owner.
I think that's a good idea, to be honest.
That sounds nice.
And then also with the business owner thing, I mean, if you level up speech to top level, I think you're able to be an investor in businesses in Skyrim, and you get a profit from businesses. I'm pretty sure. Something like that.
My business arc is showing.
I think that's I think I need to do like a business owner playthrough or something.
Business owner playthrough.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to my Skyrim.
No, the
business
entrepreneur.
The entrepreneur playthrough. I will not fight anything and only own businesses.
Exactly. We also have new pets added. Like pets that you can like summon, but also like run into and like add to your gang. You can summon a bone wolf, so it's like an undead wolf skeleton.
Oh, cool.
A dwarven armored mud crab. Yeah, it's just a mud crab.
I need to
it's like
Google
armored.
This.
Like kick your ass. Armored mud crab.
Mud.
Also, if you guys have hung out on Solstheim, anything, you might have seen.
Oh, he's badass.
Oh, he is. He can kick your ass for sure.
You
might have seen Nyx hounds on on Solstheim. Honestly, when you play a lot in just like the realm of Vardenfell and stuff, Morrowind, all that, like that vibe, Nyx Hounds belong to that world. And they're kind of like, I can't even explain them. But anyway, Nyx Hounds, they kind of look like dogs, but they're bugs. And they're among others. So there's like a bunch of new different pets. Next category is some of the new added features that you can do as a player, which is camping. You can have like a cot with you, camp, set up camp and sleep. And you can go fishing, which is really cool.
Oh, that's neat.
And all that kind of ties into what you touched on earlier, which is the survival mode.
Yeah, I was just about to say that makes sense because you will explain what that entails.
So survival mode is something you can choose to have enabled or disabled during your playthrough. But basically, if you enable survival mode, it means that your hunger and energy will go down, which means you actually have to stay, pause, eat, sleep. You can't just like time skip, run around, blah, blah, blah.
Stay awake for 400 days.
Exactly. Also, you cannot fast travel.
Not at all?
No. So it's like full on, like, you're here,
can you go by
this is life.
Wagon?
Yeah.
Still?
Yes.
Okay.
So wagon,
that's
but
good.
No fast travel.
Oh, that's
kind of
nice. Cool. I like stuff like that.
Yeah, it adds such a reality aspect to it, which is really nice. So those things like camping and fishing are really good, obviously, because you need to get food, cook the fish, stuff like that. But also the camping, when you're like out and about, you're not close to an inn or anything, you need to sleep, you can put up your camping gear. Also something new added, which is really interesting, is zombies. So there's like undead. A lot of necromancers and stuff are playing around, and the concept of zombies, undead, are a thing now, and you can run into them as a mob, both like the bone wolves that I mentioned, but also like full-on people, zombies.
Oh, wow. Are they like Draugr?
No, they look more like your typical zombie.
Oh, so they look like NPCs, but like with wounds,
no. It's
undead.
No, they look like a separate thing, but they don't look like Draugr, but they don't look like people that are undead either. They're a separate thing.
We'll put up a picture of them as well.
And then there's actually a holiday pack that you can get, so you can buy kind of an outfit which looks very Sami, in my opinion. Which, do you say Sami in Sami, Sapmi, something like that in English?
Yeah, I think so.
So basically, their like folk attire.
Yeah.
It looks very much like that, very Nordic, very that vibe. Yeah. But you kind of look a little bit also like Santa. And then you can buy a reindeer, which is a mount.
A reindeer?
Yes. And also there's like a ton of new mounts and stuff as well. A lot of new horses.
Did you just say new horses?
And speaking of horses, there's the wild horses now. And you can tame them and buy saddles and stuff and just collect horses.
Bruh, why haven't you told me this before?
I actually think I have.
No.
I'm pretty sure because I think you got really excited about it too, but I think you forgot.
That sounds like me.
Because I was like, I mentioned horses and I was thinking you were going to be like, oh yeah, but then you didn't. So I think you just forgot because I'm pretty sure I've told you about it. But yeah, there are wild horses.
Oh my god.
You can tame them. There's a bunch of like different colors and patterns.
I'm sorry, I need to check if I have this edition of Skyrim.
Yeah. What do you call it? Like the patterns on the horses?
Coat,
Thank you. Like different coats and stuff. So if you want to go like horse collecting,
oh my god,
you can do that. So now you can farm and get horses and stuff like that, girly. You need to get it.
Special edition.
Yeah, no, so you need to get the anniversary edition. It's easy for you to tell if you have the anniversary edition if you boot up the game, because the emblem is no longer silver, it's gold. So if you would boot up the game, you would be able to tell.
Yeah, and Steam is not telling me that I own it either.
No.
So...
But I mean,
sadly,
girly, you need to get it. I'm about to own it.
Bitch, I'm about to.
But yeah, I think I actually have left a few things out now that I'm like, because I made this list off of another list that I found that like listed a lot of shit, and I was like, oh, yeah. But now I'm like, I don't think this is there. But I said I was gonna do like a brief thing, and this is as brief as I can go because there's like a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got farming, new houses, tons of new quests, new gear, nice. Just all this new shit. I think because the thing is, if I'm gonna go off of memory, I'm having a little bit of a hard time recalling like what is anniversary edition and what is not anniversary edition. But I believe they also added kind of the concept of goblins in this pack, and then you can have like a goblin companion too. Kind of like a follower thing, but again, I'm gonna leave that a little bit like up in the air because I'm not 100% sure.
What are those? There are mobs in Skyrim that reminds me of goblins.
But I
don't remember what they're called.
The ones on Solstheim, right?
No. These are like in the caves, and I think they blind.
You're thinking, no, those are not it.
No, but they kind of remind me of the concept of goblins.
The Falmer.
Yes.
So the Falmer are not goblins. They the Falmer used to be snow elves. So and they were like enslaved by the Dwemer. It's like a whole thing.
Dramatic. They did not have an HR department.
They did not.
That's crazy.
But those are a few of the things. If you guys think I've missed anything really important, please let us know. But if you guys are like, I have this thing like on my Instagram, xravenite on Instagram, by the way. On my Instagram, I'm like very much like I post Skyrim stuff because I'm a big Skyrim lover, but I'm also like a cozy.
If you didn't know,
cozy gamer, exactly. Like a cozy gamer, and I'm like one of those people who are like, bitch, Skyrim is a cozy game, and you can't even argue with me. Yes, there are dragons. Yes, there's fighting, but there's fighting in Stardew Valley too. So shut your face.
So get out
of here. And now farming.
Yeah,
horses,
business owning,
like you can't tell me that Skyrim is not a cozy game. I'll die on this hill, ye beach.
It's now a horse game.
Yes,
girl game.
It's a horse girl game. So obvious. Please.
Okay.
Please.
Like, wow. I did not. So okay, wait. If I now I need to ponder over all this new information.
We're going through. Where do you want to start, girly?
I want to start with the taming of the horses because that is a big thing for me.
So this is the list that I had, and now I just want to go through a little bit. Like, because we talked about, like, I obviously played this, and you have not played this update, so let's hear your thoughts and your process a little bit.
So in Skyrim, I've only, like, always had one mount.
Yeah.
Like, I usually get the Dark Brotherhood mount since they are almost, like, can't die.
Yeah.
Ish. I think they can, but,
Yeah, but kind of. I think they respawn.
Basically undead.
Yeah.
So I've never really dwelled into, like, the owning of houses, even though I have the, what is it called? The house.
The Hearthfire DLC.
I have it, but I haven't really. I started it, but I've never like built it up and stuff like that. So the concept of having like more mounts than one is a bit like confusing to me. Like, where would you keep them? How would you get another mounts? Like,
so if you have,
do you have a stables of sorts where you can like pick out the mounts?
Yeah.
Or are they like companions that you summon?
No. So it depends obviously on the mount. But no, your mount is like gonna tag along with you, just like a companion would. Like, if you have like a pet, you know, they can follow you, but if you tell it to like fuck off, it goes back to your house. Yeah. And so you have to go back there. And I think it's like when if you kind of like abandon your mount, I think they go back to your house or they just stay where you abandoned them. But basically you can just leave them by the stables and they just vibe there.
Because if you fast travel with a mount that you have bought, like not stolen, but that you have, I think that if you fast travel to a place, they like come with you. Yeah. Okay.
So basically, I think, if I'm not misremembering, that the game kind of goes for where like your active mount is the mount that you've last ridden. So basically, if you have a horse and you hop off, put it by the stable, and get on another horse, that's your active mount now. That's the one that will be like following you. Yeah, I think that's... I'm gonna be a little bit open about it, because I'm usually also like, I have one mount. This is my mount, you know?
Yeah. But now when we've opened the door of taming horses...
Exactly.
The world is never ending.
The world's your oyster beach.
I can do whatever I want. I can have 100 horses.
So now you can like get your farm and just like invest in a bunch of businesses and just get like a shit ton of horses and all that jazz. And a reindeer if you want to.
And a reindeer.
Yeah, I know there's a horse too. I think anyway, but I'm pretty sure there's a horse with like Dwemer armor that you can get as well. Oh, also
there's one of those in like, ESO.
Yeah, they added also like horse armor. And you can buy saddles and stuff obviously to tame them, and like some horse accessories as well.
Love me some good horse accessories.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god.
So
Jesus.
That's my list.
That's a good list.
That's a good list, right?
Pleased and kind of eager, even though I don't have money to buy it right now. I want it.
But we're not too far off from payday.
No.
So
soon. Though I am. Oh, this has nothing to do with what we talked about today, but money, right?
Money, right?
Money, am I right? What is that? No, but I'm actually getting a commission for my role-playing character, so I don't have much money next month either.
That's dope.
But I'm so excited. But so Skyrim might have to wait until summer. Oh, it might be my little summer game then.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Also with the new houses and stuff, girl.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you to see them. Like,
but are they also like houses that you have to build, or are they done?
So only those 3
Is it like
houses,
an ESO?
like Hearthfire. Those 3 houses you have to build. These are like the other houses. They're completely finished, furnished, ready for you.
Is there like a loading screen to get to them, or are they just in the open world? Done.
No. They work like.
You can just walk to them, and it's there.
Yeah, I mean, they work just like your first house in Whiterun, you know? It's a house, and then you just enter it, and you're inside, you know? I don't... It just works like a regular house. It's just
a house.
It's just
what
a house.
What the fuck are you confused about?
It's just a house. It's just a house.
Wow. I'm sorry. I'm more used to ESO. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. It's like, It's just a house.
Just a house. Okay, good to know. Thank you. It's a house.
It's just a house.
It's just a house. So
how many people have turned off the podcast now? How many more times can we say it's just a house?
But it is just a house.
Just a house.
Come on. Just a house.
But yeah, I'm kind of excited for you to try it. And I think we should do kind of like a little bit of a update episode in the future where you've tried it, so we can go through the things again
and
discuss. See, like, yes,
and I can update you guys on my horse business.
Yes, you're a big horse entrepreneur. I have stables.
I have stables and a farm. I have good horses for sale.
Yes. Also, I'm actually unsure. Yeah, let's leave it, because I'm not sure if that's anniversary or anything. But you can get a really cute dog in Skyrim, and I'm unsure if that's the update or anniversary. But there you go.
Is it like one of those dogs from Dawnguard? The Huskies?
I mean, yeah, you can. Well, I mean, you can get the Huskies from Dawnguard.
Can you?
Yeah.
Well,
you can get a husky.
It's just a dog.
Yeah. You can get a husky.
Just a dog. Works like a dog. It's just a dog.
It's just a dog.
It's
just a dog. Okay. You guys, if you want to listen to more episodes, why? It's just chaos. No, but
could you just answer us why?
Just let us know down below. Why would you? No, but seriously, if you guys want to listen to more, we'd love for you to do that, obviously.
Yeah.
You can do
please
that.
Come back.
Yes, please come back. We love you. But if you want to listen to more, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify is where you would find more episodes. If you want to follow us on socials, we're on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And if you want to hang outside? No, we don't.
You want to go outside?
We don't step outside. If you want to hang out outside of the podcast, Discord is the place for you to find our faces with just some random videos we share, and just checking in and just hanging out and just vibing. So thank you guys so much for listening to this little bit of a rambly episode. Let me know if you guys have played Anniversary, or if you're more like Hilda and you haven't experienced the pack yet, or
more like me, just forgot about it.
You're just here.
Just happen to be here. Yeah. It's just me. It's just a house.
It's just a Hilda.
It's just a Hilda, please.
Okay, you guys, thank you so much for listening, and we will see you guys again next week.
See you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.